Here is an introduction to the features of the SmartPDM product from HoteamSoft. SmartPDM works entirely in your web browser. No software to install. Enter your username and password to log in. Once you're in the system, the first thing you can see is the Personal Portal. In the Personal Portal, you can see My Audit Workflow, Commit Workflow, and also Transfer Process. When you are on a business trip, you can transfer the approval process to someone else. In addition, you can view Work Report, My Message Alerts, Receive Task, Project that I participated, as well as related checked on object, Components to be released, Figure doc to be published. Everything is displayed clearly. On the Personal Portal interface, just click on any item, and you'll go directly to the detailed information you need. Project Manager Portal allows the current account, acting as a project manager, to easily see the projects under their control. You can view your delay rate, select a specific project to see its status, including this week's work tasks, next week's work plan, and the workload of related team members. Leader Portal allows you to view all project data. Task data, change data, and approval workflow data in the system. Work Report supports submitting daily work content. Advanced Query allows quick attribute-based searches. All system data is stored in the workspace. We distinguish between public space and personal space. In the public space, folders can be organized by product type, project, or order, and multi-level folder creation is supported. Each folder can store our materials, models, engineering drawings, and office files. In addition, we have a personal space, where you can store your own temporary data and personal files. This space can be viewed and used only by the account owner. Our BOM interface allows you to view the BOM relationships of all materials in the system in a multi-level display. The Change Management module supports Problem Report, Change Request, and Change Notice, followed by Approval and Release. The system also provides statistics and summaries for all released problem reports, change requests, and change notices. Our Project Center allows you to create projects within the system. The Project Center provides an intuitive view of all project progress, including red, yellow, and green status indicators. In addition, all personnel can view their resource load related to the projects they participate in. You can see who has been assigned tasks, enabling rational resource allocation across projects. Coding management allows embedding material and drawing document coding rules into the system, with codes automatically applied late through the encoder. Process-related resources, such as process routes, standard tooling and equipment, can be maintained within the system. Drawing and document templates and project templates can be defined in the system, enabling quick data creation based on these templates. Process design, including BOM approval workflows, drawing approval workflows, and project-related management workflows, can be defined within the system, supporting online approvals. System management provides organizational structure control. We divide into departments, with roles under departments, and specific user accounts under roles. Permission control for functional modules is based on organizations and users, determining who can see and use which modules, all achievable through configuration. Rule-based permissions can also be controlled, such as which types of data are allowed to be edited or downloaded, defined through configuration rules. Other functions, such as online user monitoring, can also be implemented. The overall functionality overview of our system. Now let's walk through SmartPDM's product data management functions. In the workspace, you can store and enter product data, and quickly import CAD data through the CAD integration add-in. You can also create product folders in the workspace, and within these folders, create components. Components fall into categories like product structures, parts, or electronic components. You can also upload document by selecting them from your local drive. Next, let's focus on the CAD integration capabilities. SmartPDM works with most major CAD tools, including 3D CAD, 2D CAD, and ECAD. After you install the add-in, relevant buttons appear inside the CAD interface. These buttons allow you to check in data and retrieve existing data from the PDM system. After completing model design, you can maintain part or component properties on the model's property page. Once properties are maintained, you can use the integration add-in to extract component properties and the model tree structure to generate the BOM structure. In this editing interface, you can call the system's encoding rules to automatically generate part numbers and also maintain component names and other properties. After maintenance is complete, you can use check-in to check in newly created components and their associated models. The system checks whether the component already exists based on its part number. If it is newly created, it is directly placed into the system and checked in. The system then prompts you to select a check-in location. Here, we select the chair folder and check in. Before check-in, a save operation writes the part number and name currently applied in the editing interface to the model's properties. The check-in is now complete. On this page, you can see newly created models and components. Click a component to view its BOM structure, which supports multi-level BOM display. You can also view the corresponding 3D model Here is the 3D model file, and here is the drawing file. Both are displayed directly on this page. The system performs lightweight conversion on the model and drawing. After that, using SmartPDM, you can browse the model and drawing directly, without relying on 3D CAD tools. By switching the component on the left, you can view the corresponding model object. These are the CAD integration capabilities. In addition, you can use the CAD integration add-in to open existing data from within the system, allowing you to reuse it and avoid creating new components unnecessarily. This shows how to use the integration add-in to directly call system model data for use in your local SOLIDWORKS models. These are the core management functions of the PDM system, including managing components, drawings, BOM structures, and document data. Here's a quick overview of the project management functions. SmartPDM comes with built-in project management function. In My Project, you can create project objects. It supports different project types, automatically generates project codes, and allows you enter project names. When creating a project, you can also use project templates of the corresponding type. After a project object is created, you can enter the project object viewer to view the project status and edit the project plan. SmartPDM features an embedded online planning tool, allowing you to create project plans directly online, including task names, start times, and task dependencies. If two tasks are linked, their timelines update automatically, and the system skips statutory holidays. Additionally, you can assign task owners. When assigning a task owner, you can view their current workload, see which project tasks they are responsible for at a given stage, see which project tasks they are responsible for at a given stage, and what deliverables are expected. After the plan is created, you can publish. Once the plan goes through the online plan release approval process, you will receive related project tasks. In task management, you can accept tasks, update task status, enter the project object viewer to submit deliverables, link model and drawing files within the system, and mark tasks as complete. Furthermore, through your personal portal, you can view your projects at a glance, and through the Project Manager portal, you can visually track task progress. The Project Object Viewer also provides data statistics, including plan of this week, tasks of this week, plan of next week, and the hours invested by personnel in the project. Gives you online planning, task tracking. That's how SmartPIM's project management and progress monitoring from start to finish. Let's look at the process sheet functions. SmartPDM supports online process sheet creation, allowing users to create process sheets directly within the PDM system. It also enables online management of process resources. When creating process sheets online, users can directly access standard process resource descriptions from the process resource library through the process sheet template management function. You can import online Excel-based process sheet templates into the SmartPDM system. Now you can define the format of a single cell and bind it to the corresponding description fields in the process resource library. The process sheet template is then ready for use. You can create a new process sheet in your workspace. Select a template. You can then create process sheets online. If the sheet is linked to process resources, you can directly access standard process descriptions from the process resource library. This completes the online creation of a process sheet. After finishing, click Check-in. You can then browse the process sheet online. In addition, the process resource library allows for online management of standard process resources, such as standard process routes tools, fixtures, and equipment. This helps build a process resource library that enhances the standardization of your process planning.